terrific shot to bring up his 300. Chris Gayle in the middle of the wicket on his knees. C.H. Gayle.
Hello and welcome to a special show where we look back at a few iconic innings from Christopher Gayle. In this edition of Gayle Classics, we take you to Galle, where the universe boss notched his highest international score, 333 against Sri Lanka in November 2010. After winning the toss, West Indies captain Darren Sammy opted to bat first, and the stage was set for the southpaw to enthrall the audience at the Galle International Stadium.
And now the West Indies with Gayle with a good record. So much depends on him.
Well, he's gotten some bat on it, and he comes off the mark. His 19th delivery, so it'll be a sigh of relief for him.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot. He'll be a very relieved man to get off the mark. Every player likes to get their innings going, and he's worked that off middle leg stump.
Nice shot. He was really asking to be tucked away because it was a long half volley from Tilan Tushara, and off the middle of the bat and controlled by Gayle.
Yeah, Gayle has been waiting for this. It's been a long time. A lot of the deliveries that he's faced have been concentrated outside that off stump. On this occasion, the bowler just over pitching. And with that big bat of his, he just has to lean on it and it races away.
That was even better from Gayle. Again, the dominant bottom hand, working the ball onto the onside with the angle. Three fours in the over for Gayle. So Tushara, after a solid start, just losing his weight. Yeah, very close to Gayle again, and really Gayle getting into his stride. Really the foot movement looking a little bit more secure of late, and is striking the ball well enough.
On this occasion, Gayle not timing it, but given the size of his bat and the power of the man, he managed to beat mid off. That races away for another boundary. And we've seen Chris Gayle just punish a wide delivery from Tushara through the covers, through cover point.
Yeah, for me, these are crucial periods in the subcontinent against the new ball. There was a little bit of seam movement initially, and Tushara's first run came in his third over. He was consistent, but just seems to have lost it.
In the air, right back overhead. That's a big hit by Chris Gayle. Typical Chris Gayle. Hit it with certainty. He really has now overcome his early uncertainty. And that's a fine hit over long off. That is hoisted. That he put everything into that, and it went all the way, and further than all the way, in fact, for his second six. That's a big blow by Gayle, but it really was a bad delivery. Just sat up there and asked for it.
Yes, it was very short, and Chris Gayle just put it foot forward, saw it pretty early, smashed it away. Very poor delivery from Damika Prasad on this pitch. Ball coming easily onto the bat. If you pitch it short, that's the treatment you'll get, and Chris Gayle won't make a mistake.
And he goes again, this time through mid-wicket. That should be his 50. Looking to sweep, gets it in the gap. Important 50 for Chris Gayle on the first day of Test match, 34th Test 50. It's given the West Indies a very solid foundation after they won the toss and decided to bat.
Yeah, sweeping that well in front of square on that occasion, but a good innings by Chris Gayle.
Two's the call immediately from Gayle. There might be more than that. It's gone away for four. So Gayle continues his boundary hitting ways. Really a poor delivery, dragged down very short unusually from Randeep.
Come on.
glorious.
There's Gayle, fractionally short, another 6. What a powerful man Chris Gayle is. It was fractionally short. He was on the back foot in a flash and over mid-wicket for yet another 6.
Yeah, Gayle again showing his great strength. Now Mendes only just fractionally short on this occasion. Gayle finding the vacant mid-wicket region and clearing the fence comfortably. And that's a beautiful sweep shot. Hit square of the wicket and hit very firmly. Gayle finds the boundary once again.
Well, 50 partnership. Down he goes, lofts it over the top. He's on the go, Chris Gayle. Spectators scattering to get out of the way of Gayle's 4th 6. And he moves very quickly into the 90s. He's now 95.
It's another big hit by Chris Gayle, and I think this nearly found itself on the bus to Colombo. There's a stream of buses behind the sight screen there, and it's hit well over the boundary, very close to those buses, but a lovely shot, a controlled shot, you'd have to say.
Down he goes again, down to long off. There's a fielder out there, and he goes back, and that's his 100 with a 6. Chris Gayle right over the top of the fielder, and Chris Gayle has got his 13th Test 100, his first in the subcontinent. Captain, there he goes. What a way to mark 100. It's been a big innings for him. He was replaced by captain by Darren Sammy, somewhat controversial circumstances. Big innings for him here. He's proved his worth. He said in the interview we had with him this morning that whether he's captain or not makes no difference to him.
The century came in just 116 balls as Gayle was part of a crucial 110-run opening partnership along the way.
To find the gap on that strongly protected offside took some good precision and a wonderful piece of timing. Gayle has executed just that.
Well, that has been his strength, Chris Gayle. He's timed some shots so brilliantly. Wonderful shot. And he pulls again down to the mid-wicket boundary. He's so strong in that area. That's punched off the back foot. That was a rare short delivery, but plenty of time for Gayle on the back foot and through mid-wicket. Another boundary.
In picking the length quickly, and he get it into that vacant mid-wicket area. We all know about his power. This one was built largely on timing and placement of the back foot.
And that's another big one. Cleared the field right mid-on and goes to the boundary.
And that brings up the 100 partnership. Fine shot by Gayle.
Safe, it was in the air, but backward to that fielder at point. And it's gone. It has gone for 4.
Well bowled to Randif, but no joy. Wow. Well, that has gone a very, very long way. That's out of the ground. Chris Gayle on that occasion using his feet and hitting that ball over mid-off. What a wonderful strike.
Yes, he really did smack it. Probably one of the biggest hits we've seen on this ground. Gave himself room to swing his arms, came down the track, get very close to the ball, but that was done intentionally so that he could get elevation, he could get distance.
Just look at the balance when he finishes the shot. He's just dead still. He hasn't tried to overhit that, even though it's gone a country mile.
As they tickle down the leg side.
Well, he's not only got the power, he's got the touch as well. Clever bit of batting, just tickling it around the corner. We saw the over before him hitting Randev out of the ground over mid-off. On this occasion, Randev just dragging a little bit short and just a little paddle around the corner for 4.
Gayle gone for 4. Well, that looked like a single. It looked like no more than a little push on the onside field. There's protection in the deep. There's a deep backward square leg, a deep mid-wicket, long on. And you just felt, okay, that's one to get Gayle going after the tea interval. Well, it's 1 + 3, it's 4.
Look at Gayle's, his strike rate is almost 93.
There is his 150 now. 6th time he's gone past 150. So when he does get going, there's the applause for him. Now there's the reverse sweep by Gayle. I don't think I've ever seen him do the reverse sweep. Well, that's the first time he's got 4 off for it. Heaven knows how. Let's have a look. Given 4.
It's gone very fine, very unlike where a reverse sweep would go. It would rather go pretty square, but this time right behind the keeper.
Well, 2 in a row now, and he's connected with that one really well. First one, not so well. Both of them producing boundaries. Gayle pushes on, and the West Indies continue to pile on the runs.
That's the last reverse sweep that went to deep cover. So he's got 2 reverse sweeps in the over.
What a shot. Chris Gayle, before the ball was bowled, gave himself room outside the leg stump to go in out over cover. That's his answer to Randev's line. I'll just step away and give myself a little bit of room, and I will score boundaries on the offside.
And more of it. Most 6s that Chris Gayle has hit in the test innings. 8 for him.
Gayle pulls away. 2 bounces, really a long hop, short, and Gayle very, very quickly onto the back foot. He's been so strong today. Anything's just loose, he's put away.
He got into position very quickly. He's been doing that all day, pulling those short deliveries.
That's his 200 for Chris Gayle. Wonderfully played by the tall left-hander from Jamaica. This time just the orthodox celebrations. Although it would be even more appropriate now, this late in the afternoon on a very hot day, if he were in fact to lie on the pitch as he did when he was 100.
So no ball, down to 3rd man. It's gone for 4. Prasad has been having this problem.
Yeah, punish them. There's the thing about this second new ball if you don't use it judiciously. That's gone for 4 as well, not controlled at all.
A short delivery, and once again a top edge. Dharmika Prasad looking to bang it, trying everything, trying his heart out. This young man hasn't had luck going his way. Short and pulled through mid-wicket. Plenty of time. Dragged it from outside the off stump. That's another boundary.
Yeah, both Prasad and Tisharan have tried to unsettle Chris Gayle with the short ball, probably trying to get it to bounce a little bit higher to create some difficulty in Gayle controlling the pull and hitting it down. Didn't work.
There is Gayle, kind of shot which we saw so often yesterday, just dropping short Prasad, and Gayle in that dominant way of his, just spanking it between long on and deep mid wicket.
Not the place to bowl to Chris Gayle. Certainly had a lot of time, short. Didn't have to get deep in the crease. Hit it from where he was, but timed it so well. Plenty of gaps on the leg side because Prasad's concentration is on the off stump.
Beautifully played by Gayle. That's the thing with Gayle, he's been hemmed in, he's on the defensive mostly, but as soon as the ball is there, picks it up very early and hits it hard down the ground for the second boundary of the day, his second too.
Yes, 28th boundary for Gayle, just a flick of the wrist almost, bringing that left hand, his bottom hand into play.
That's his 254, Chris Gayle. Raises the bat, just a little celebration. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too unusual. So the fifth time Chris Gayle has raised the bat and celebrated during the course of the innings, this one for 250. But he's now looking for another landmark 300.
Two's the call. In fact, he's hit it so well that it's gone all the way for 4. That will run away for 4. That is sweetly timed and elegantly played by Chris Gayle.
Well, he's broken the field there. The two short covers, he's split the two of them, and he's reached the 300. What an innings. Terrific shot to bring up his 300. Chris Gayle in the middle of the wicket on his knees, and his teammates applaud. What else can you say?
Yes, a touching moment. He has a big smile on his face. Chris Gayle now joins a very select band of cricketers who've made 2 triple centuries. Brian Lara, John Bradman and Virendra Sehwag. That's a moment you'll remember on the 16th of November 2010, mid-afternoon in Galle.
Over the top, and this is big. This is big. The first 6 of the day for Chris Gayle, and what a great shot. Straight over mid-off, using his feet and timing it perfectly.
Yes, the best over for the day in terms of runs scored, with Chris Gayle picking it early, very quick use of the feet, and then using that bottom end, bringing it out at the correct time to hit well over long off. Big one, really big one, onto that stand on the full. There it goes, bang into the stand.
Now that'll be 4, I think. Fielder can't get around. Gayle's found exactly where he was looking for. And boundary just standing up straight and punching.
Well, he would like the ball coming onto him because he doesn't need to make much movements. He can hit it from where he is. With his restriction, it won't be too much of a problem. Plenty of width outside the off stump. So all he had to do was very little movement, as you could see.
Not anymore, because Mendes has gone through Chris Gayle. Mendes coming into his own here belatedly. It's been a marathon effort by Gayle. And just by dint of that, we assume there's no review called for, but what an effort from Chris Gayle.
Beautifully bowled by Mendes, but Chris Gayle is getting recognised by all the Sri Lankans, congratulating him on what was a wonderful innings. 333, a marathon performance. He's batted so well over nearly 2 days.
Batsmanship of the highest order there, with Gayle accumulating a mammoth 333 to register his highest test score. This was the second time that Gayle scored a triple century, as the West Indies declared the innings at 580 for 9. The match ended in a draw, and Gayle was named player of the match for his memorable knock that came at a brisk strike rate of 76.20. The number 333 went on to be associated with the West Indian legend for the years to come. That's it on this edition of Gayle Classics. Hope you enjoyed the show. Till next time, goodbye.
Oh, there we go. Terrific shot to bring up his 300. Chris Gayle in the middle of the wicket on his knees.
C.H. Gayle.